Hey everybody, I'm Crow, and welcome back to my crippling addiction. I don't know if you noticed, but the numbers over there in this total bonus thing, they're a little bit higher than the last time we were playing. I died and had to go back and get a bunch of stuff, but while I was doing that, I was like, well, I mean, why don't I go do this thing so that I don't have to do that during the next recording? Or, oh, I could also do this thing, and I could do that thing, and then I could do all of these things, and now I have to catch you guys back up on what we did. So if you're not interested, there will be a timestamp in the description, because I break the videos up into chapters, so you can skip to when we're actually doing stuff. But in the meantime, I went and got the meats recipes. I don't remember. I think, yeah, I got the cookies recipes off screen too, I think. But I went and picked this up, and I made most of the recipes, which is why our stuff went up by a lot. The meat dishes are the ones that contain the strength, which is why we had 0 strength before I just now got this meat dish. We are also basically level 50, because I farmed a bunch of shards. So if you'll notice, there's a bunch more over here. Most of these are not grade 9. I just got the rank 9 so that they became passive. Some of them are as strong as the shard that they come from, and you can double them up. So like, if I have katana expertise on, but if I take it off, it'll become 58. But if dang it, if I also equip katana expertise, it goes up to 81. I've got weird multipliers on there, but it was 10 and then 10 again, so I know that those numbers are at least the same. But for certain things, like I got regenerate, which is like if you equip it, it gives you 6 health every 2 seconds. But when it's an active like skill shard over here and you don't actually have it equipped, it gives you 5 health every 2 seconds. Or 3? 2 or 3? It's not amazing, but it keeps us up. Amphibian speed was just the movement underwater and stuff. Petrification, I only have 1 grade for that. I capped poison and I capped strike. But if you look at the sides, all this really is, whenever they are grade 9 and rank 9, they have a small chance to nullify the hit when it hits us. Very small. I don't think I've ever actually seen it work. And it gives you 15% resistance towards it. So this is completely maxed out. If I equipped resist strike, it would go to 30. As far as the rest of the stuff goes, because I got a bunch of other things in here, like Words of Wisdom. We need to cap this. It lowers MP cost by 1/3, and there's a chance of no cost. Stuff like that. I don't remember if we had the optimizer, but this is basically just the weapon buff shards, but it's a general one. Similarly, in the manipulative shard department, we did some work. I needed to get Lily Tails for the pickpocketing augment, which I'll probably talk about. But, Bunny Morphosis got to grade 9, just cuz. Also, rank is more possible actions, so there was more things we could do as a Lily. We just didn't have the ranks up. Don't know, probably get around to that later. I got healing from the Sidhees, which are like, in the lab that we went to over here. They're the fairy things. They drop a shard that gives me a healing active. So this was just more healing to make it so that I don't die. But it's actually not very efficient. It's 15 HP per second at rank 9, grade 9. And we have pretty much 1500 health. Which means even if I had the mana to support it, which we don't because it's 30 a second, it would take 100 seconds to get my max health back. And since I use MP, it's usually only enough to get me back like a third of my health. But that is much better than not being able to get any health back at all. Reflector Ray actually goes up with the range when you rank it up. Didn't notice that. Don't know what else went on. Oh, Chaser Arrow. This ability is literally, not literally figuratively, the true arrow thing that we've been using the whole time. They just home, and it does more damage. I don't know why there is a direct replacement for our other ability, but it does a tiny, tiny bit more damage, and it homes. It's even the same MP cost. They're both 30. Ah, right. Also, this thing that you guys have probably been screaming at me for, this thing that I never once clicked on, this is how you set the shortcuts. So, I spent, I don't even know how many hours manually changing my stuff when I could have just been like, oh, it's reflector ray time. Gotta do water stuff. Now we're fighting things. And then alchemy down there so that it's easier for me to do the stuff. It just has alchemic bounty on. We got lots of stuff going on. Alright, I did want to mention... Sorry for the huge exposition dump. Pickpocket is apparently a very low, terrible chance. But whenever you hit an enemy, there is a chance that it will drop one additional item. So if you get the pickpocket proc, it won't proc ever again, so you should just probably kill them. So if an enemy has a ton of health, this has more value, especially if you use something like Chaser Arrow, which has 5 little hits, so it's more likely to proc it. But the amount of gold stolen is always like 50 or less, so it's basically negligible. But extra chance at an item can speed it up for tougher enemies. So I am trying desperately to get this to rank 9. Actually, wait a minute, wasn't that what I was doing right now? I thought I already got the tiers for that. Anyway, rank 8. And rank 9. Pickpocket has been transformed into a skill shard. So it probably doubles the chance if I have that equipped as well, but I kind of just wanted to have it passive for farming. So, I don't really need to upgrade it more. I don't remember where I got emeralds and diamonds and stuff. So I would have to farm those to level these up. But most of the resistance ones are just the same thing over and over again. Same for, like, expertise. This is actually just 8 longswords that you need. So, you do have to farm the grades if you don't make them. That's another thing I should mention. Derp. Oh, I actually have Vespine wings. Whenever it says that it requires this, like this requires Teps Osseous, it says 1-to-1. It requires that you have it, but it doesn't consume it. I thought that they consumed it. They very much do not. So when we make high jump, it will not take away our double jump. Last but not least, before I can actually do things again, I made the cookies.
Did you bring it?
Yes.
That's it. How did you know? Oh, you're welcome.
Okay. Heir apparent.
Is there anything
4.
else? Yes, I'll help you.
Craving something spicy. She says it's delicious on its own, but even better with meat or vegetables. It's curry, isn't it?
I suppose I'll...
I've almost certainly already made this. Woman, sell it to me.
What are you looking to buy?
I will just buy it from you. If I have the money. Curry and rice, there we go.
Many thanks. Did you...
Yes, I did. Take this.
That's it. Oh, you're welcome.
I didn't even look at what the reward was. It was a Berdiche, completely useless. I've already sold like 4 of those.
I'll help you.
Craving a novel idea. The dish she wants is wrapped in yellow and tricky to prepare. Gondo Shizunori? Oh, an omelet. Have I made an omelet? Go away.
What are you looking to buy?
I know I'm missing some of the egg recipes. I have made it.
Thank you.
Oh, Oma rice. My bad.
Did you...
Yes, take your Oma rice. We're doing all the quests.
It. Oh, it's... you're welcome.
Spear. I do have spears at rank 9. I could just cheaply buy it. Dude, I wasted so much money. I was so lazy. I literally bought, like, egg dishes and then used 9 alcahests each. A value of 7,200 gold just on the alcahest to get eggs so that I didn't have to go and find out where the eggs were again. The famous spear wielded by a valiant Eastern general. 33 is not bad.
Is there... Yes, I'll...
Rolled up treat.
I suppose,
Crepes. I actually just made those. Which I should also say, the most important things of all the food that we ate was, for the MP Quick Charge, we made the last 2 drinks that we needed apples for. The apples were up here. The yellow harpies drop apples. So that was the very first thing that I farmed, before I even went down here and got the rest of this stuff unlocked. By the way, this is the room where we died last episode. We died here. That's where the save point was. It was in the same room we died. My life, dude. I make most of my money by selling weapons, by the way. I'm not selling shards because I'm collecting all of the shards. I have yet to ever sell one, but these things can be broken down for gold, but that also costs 8,000 gold and Alkahest. I would rather just get to a point in the game where they appear naturally or drop off enemies or something.
Is this right? Then we have a deal.
I'll hold on to the gun just so that I have options. And I'll hold on to the shovel just because Shovel Knight. But yes, I do have a strawberry crepe.
That's it. Oh, you're welcome.
Feather Robe, which is just a slight downgrade to what we have currently.
Is there a... Yes, I'll help.
She says they can be messy to eat. Merglace?
I suppose I'll...
Oh, I don't know what that is. I forgot we made that tea dress 10,000 years ago.
How are you?
And we can give her the tea dress that is very old.
Here's what you asked for. This is it.
Arvantville's Angel.
This is the... Right.
A hound vest.
Thank...
I saw the recipe, I don't know what I need to make it. Leonine pelts from those, the lions, right?
I'll go with this.
Except your hound vest.
What you asked for.
Cowboy hat. I could have made one of those a long time ago.
This is the keeps... Right.
A flame circlet. I have a lightning circlet. I don't know where I would get a flame one.
Thank you.
So I'm going to assume that is a later area. You ever just, like, come down here and fully explore all of this stuff and then come down here and forget to open the shortcut? Thankfully, because I have the light reflector and the swimmy thing, I should just be able to go around here and open this, but if I had to go all the way back up and around and all the way over there, I'd have been a little miffed. In fact, actually, I probably could have just waypointed out, blurred. Alright, we have now made it to the new progress area. And I hit the save point, and I opened the shortcut that I forgot to open when I came down here the first time. Oh, okay. As you can see, though. Why is it... Oh, right, we're underwater. I guess it adds 10 HP regen to the stuff when you're underwater. I was like, why is it not 5? Because it actually tells you numbers. We have the speed boost and everything. I'm just going to get hit. It's okay, we'll heal. I don't know about this. Oh. I don't know if we need iron boots. Or if we're going to drain the water, but I'm assuming not drain water. Because then why did they have me farm all the underwater stuff if underwater was going to be a thing of the past? I had a feeling those were enemies. They've got the same aquatic blood as the other guys. Oh, they probably have a higher drop chance too. Nothing on the walls? Okay, I'll just almost die then. Alright, this is our healing ability. With the extra 15, it is not normally this fast. Because we're getting an extra 15 every interval for being underwater. And having the regen thing on. But even with full mana, which takes a long time to regen, even with our 4, this is all we got. It's very, very nice to be able to heal. But it's not like game-breaking. Oh, fishy. Vaisha? Fling a sharp sliver of ice toward an enemy. That's actually pretty fancy. Okay, the water definitely drains, actually, because this is one of those can only go through teleporty things. Actually, that other area probably should have been a clear indicator that it drains then, too. Because that other bit over here, we can't advance through. Was it this one? Yeah, we have to teleport through that, and I can't do that underwater. Another thing that I found out is the reflector ray thing. It also doesn't work anywhere on the twin towery dragon thingy mobobs.